So let's go to the another topic today. That is nothing but a filters. We call it as in filters in other frameworks. In Angular, we call it as a pipes. So all the names are one and the same only. But the logic and all those things are one and the same, but the names different. So here we will be calling it as a pipes. In other frameworks in Vue.js or React.js, we call it as a filters. So that is the name doesn't matter anything. What is the use of pipes in Angular? So for example, let's create a component ngGC filter component. Let's try to take, I'm taking some filter component. Okay, user filter or anything. Okay, I already created, right? Let's try to create it, or otherwise it's not created. User filter, let's try to have a user filter, some component name. So don't think filter is there, so don't think that does some magic. So it doesn't do anything. So it is just I'm creating a name. Let's try to go to the routing, and here I will try to have something like user filter, and here you'll be having user filter. It's created, yeah, user filter component. That's it. So let's go to the navigation component. I'm adding here the same thing, user filter, that's it. So let's try to see the output first. So here we have completed template driven forms. This is the reactive forms, and here is a user filter. Now here we need to design I want to show how the filters actually works. So what is use of these filters? Let's go to the user filter component. Okay, we are having some list of users. Let's assume it is an array. I will try to make it as simple. ID 1 and name is something like Leela. And here we are having a join date. So when he has joined, so I can have something like new date of, I can assume 11-11-2019. So whatever thing. So let's try to add another user. So another one, so Mohit or anything. So he has joined in 2008. And another one is something like Navneet. Anything. He has joined in something around 2012 or something. You can also change the dates, also not a problem. So I want to show you the concept. So this is the users data. So now let's go into this users data, and here what I will try to do is, let's try to loop over that one so that I can show all the users. So here I can show ng for user of users. So now here in the user of users, what I will try to do, I will try to show div id. Oh, IDs are different, right? Not different, right? So let's try to make it as a different. If it is same, also not a problem. Just I want to make it as, so that we can have a clear differentiation. So user.id, and here we are having a name. These all things you can able to do it. So just I am looping over. And here we are having a joined date or anything. So when he has joined, so we are having something like joined date. So this is the data. Now if you try to see the output, this is simple. So now here we are able to see all the items. That is nothing but ID, name, join date. We are able to see it. But if you try to see the join date, we are able to see such a long one, November 8th, November 11, and November 11, 2012. So the date what it is showing is fine, but the format which it was showing is somewhat ugly, right? So one thing what you can do is you can write get format date. Okay, so like this you can write it, and you can take this one, and you can write here in this one. So get format date, and you will get a date of type any, I don't know what is it, what is the type you are getting. So if you want, you can console and you can check the date what it is, it will be coming. So we will be written date dot, so you'll try to say date only, get date only, right? Date dot, you'll be having all the things, right? So what could be the thing, dot to string, or so you'll be having some methods in the to local string. You'll try to see. Let's try to see the output. Now if you try to see the output, see somewhat we have divided. Okay, somehow we have made it some format. So but we are using a method here. Okay, instead of using this method, Angular ships us with a, so this is one valid way only. So this is not a wrong thing and all those things. So if you want, you can also format some other ways. So you can see the date methods and you can do whatever the thing you want to format it, you can format it here. But Angular comes with a concept that is nothing but a pipes. So when you want to change the format of the text, or otherwise, you know, the data which it has in the join date is a different format, but I want to show to the user in a different way. So in those cases, we can use a concept that is nothing but a pipes. There is no need for you to mention a method and all those things. So here you can mention a pipe that is nothing but a what I can say, pipe symbol here. So this is a vertical line, you will be able to find it in the keyboard. So pipe symbol, we'll call it as normal pipe symbol. And in this pipe symbol, so after that one, you will be writing a date here. So these are all inbuilt pipes which are available in Angular. So date, you will write it here. When you write the date here, if you try to see the output, see, immediately it has been changed to another format. Okay. So you also have some of the options. So it will also take some of the options. Full date, I didn't remember exactly. I don't know what could be. So it may be correct or wrong. See here, I'm able to see the full date here. Saturday, November and all those things. Now I want to see this Leela in a total capital letters. Okay. So just I am showing the user the format in a different way. But the Leela is somewhat lowercase only. But I want to show it in the uppercase. So now here you will be having a pipe symbol, uppercase. Okay. You have an inbuilt pipe, uppercase. Now what it will try to show you, it will try to show to the user in uppercase. Okay, these are the inbuilt pipes. So many inbuilt pipes are present. I didn't remember exactly. Angular pipes, let's try to see Angular pipes. And here transforming the data means nothing but we are converting the data. So what we are trying to show it, we are converting. So here date pipe, we have used the date pipe. So like this we need to use. So vertical and pipe, and here you will be having some options. So format, we have used full date. So format is nothing but, so here you will be having so many options. So this is the thing which I have used it, full date. Okay. So these are all the names which you can mention if you want to mention short, medium, long. So in the place of here, you can mention short, medium, long here. Whatever the name you want to mention, you can mention it here. And we are also have some of the options. You can play around with this one. So by mentioning how you can mention these all things, you can play around. So like this, date, medium, date, short. So if you want to mention only milliseconds and seconds, so you can play around like this. So this is a simple, they have given you the example also. So he has taken the date and he has converted this one. The same thing, I also did the same thing for showing you the date thing. So this is about the inbuilt pipes. So you also have so many pipes will be there available. So here uppercase pipe, I have used this uppercase pipe, lowercase, you want to convert lowercase, percentage. So like this, you'll be having some of the inbuilt things. So uppercase means we have used it, right? Uppercase. So whatever thing you want to use, uppercase. Lowercase means lowercase. Title case, pipe. So many things you will be having, title case. So these are all the first letter of each word will be converted into the capital letter. Now these are all the inbuilt pipes which are having. So this is normally the pipe usage. So what is the pipe is without changing the data of this one. So whatever the thing we are trying to show it to the user, if you want to transform that data, the user wants to see, you can use the pipe operator. So this is one case. Now my requirement is, now we'll try to say, my requirement is, I want to show only the first 3 letters of the user's name. Okay, I want to show only the first 3 letters of this username. And afterwards, I need to show ... like that. Okay, that is my requirement. But Leela name will be like that only. But I want to show the Leela to the user, the name in such a way that only the first 3 letters I will show it. And afterwards, I will keep a ... When you try to see a disclaimer, very long text, see more, you will be able to see a link, right? So we'll be showing only 100 characters or something like that. So here we'll try to see a experiment with the name only. I want to show only the 3 names. So what I can do here, so we need to design our custom pipe. We cannot find that inbuilt pipe. So those type of pipes are not available in Angular. We need to create our own pipe. So for creating our own pipe, what you will try to do is, let's go into this one. And here you can create a name pipes or anything, whichever name you want, you can create it. So I'm creating a folder, pipes. Okay, filters also you can make it, pipes I'm creating here. What I can say, name pipe, right? Name filter dot pipe dot yes. The naming convention should be whatever the name. So I am creating a name filter. So here you can write export class name filter pipe. So this is a class thing, and this should implement pipe transform. You will be having a pipe transform. Okay, this should implement a pipe transform, and this one will ask us to implement a method transform. Okay, and this one will contain a value and arguments. You can remove it. We'll try to learn it. So value can be of any. So depending on the value, what is the type of value you are trying to send it. So now this one returns the value. Now at the top you need to mention a pipe decorator. Why? Because this is a pipe. This should be imported from the Angular core pipe, and you need to give the name. What is the name you want to mention? So here I can give name filter. Okay, so this is the name you will be using after the pipe operator in the template. That's it. So now we need to inject this one filter pipe in the app module in the declarations. So name filter pipe, yeah, import this one here in the declarations and go into this one, and where we want to use it, in the user filter HTML here. Okay, uppercase. So you can also pass the thing here like this. So here I can use multiple filters also, you can use it. The name is nothing but name filter, right? I didn't remember the name, so this is the name I have used it. Yeah, name filter. So I am using this name filter. Now this value you will be getting inside this one. So this is the value. Okay, you will get it, this one string you can. Now here I will try to send it something like if or otherwise what I can do is directly return value dot substr or substring, I didn't remember. So whatever thing you want to use it. So 0 comma 3 values I want to send it, and afterwards I want to do the dot operator. That's it. Now let's try to see the output, whether we can get the output or not. See, now I am able to see I am showing only the three characters. Afterwards I am trying to show the 3 dots. What is the thing I am trying to do? Whenever we are trying to do the filter, so whenever we have applied this filter thing, where is that filter navigation? Yeah, whenever we are applied a filter to the name, so this name will be sent to this name filter. First it will be converted to the uppercase, and after converting it to the uppercase, it will be sent to that name filter. Now here it will take the value, transform will execute, and here you will get the each name value, and you are taking only the first 3 letters and you are showing this one. So this is how we will be sending the we will be creating a custom pipe. Now for example, let's say that like this you can also send the arguments also. For example, let's say that I want to limit to 4 characters only. So now you are sending the custom value. Now let's go to this here, and you can get the length, okay, of type number, and you can pass the length here. That's it. Now if you try to see the output, see now if I try to refresh, now here we are able to see 4 characters right now. So for example, let's say that I want to show something like 10 characters. Now we don't have anything like 10 characters, right? So all the things are displayed, but we are now seeing the dot 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 operators. So we don't want to see the dot 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 operators. But what I can do here, so this is all relates to the logic. So if value dot length, so if value dot length is greater than 10 means, then only do this one. Okay, so here length we need to check, dynamic, right? Or otherwise return the value simply without any dots. Now if you try to see the output, so we are having Leela Mohit, right? 1 2 3 4 5, exactly 5 we will try to take. So that means Leela and 1 2 3 4 5, this one also 5, right? So exactly Leela and Mohit, these 2 names will show the total value, but whereas Navneet is having more than 5 characters, right? So he has to show 1 2 3 4 5, and afterwards we need to show the dot dot dot. So let's try to make it as 5. Where is this one? Yeah, I will try to make it as 5. Okay, now let's see what will happen. So dynamically, now Leela and Mohit, there is no dot 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 here. Why? Because we are showing the full name, so we are able to do it intelligently, smartly. But Navneet is more than 5 characters. Now it is showing dot 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 here, filter. See, this is how we can design our custom filters. So these are all the filters actually. Okay, it's a simple concept only. So whatever the value you want to apply the filter, you can apply it filter, and you can create a filter, and then the logic is up to you. So whatever the type of logic you want, right, you can write it. So the filters are the pipes. So in another scenario where we will be using more often is while filtering the users. For example, let's say that let's go into this one, and here my-3, and here I am having an input type is equal to text, and class is equal to form control, and I will be using ng model filtered value, filter name or something like this I will use. So this one, let's implement this one in the user filter name of type string, or otherwise no need to mention, empty, automatically it will take. Let's go to this one. So this is our filter name. Now what I want to do is, so whenever I try to type the name Leela, here the name, only the Leela details should show, or otherwise if I try to do Mohit or something like this, so only the Mohit details has to show. So this is how I need to filter the values. So what I can do here is, users are there, right? So we need to create a new custom filter. What I can do, so use ng gc what is the thing we can do it, filter users or something like that. Filter, already we have a component with name user filter which we have created wrong, so something like user or something we can create. So okay, filter name or like that we'll create. Oh sorry, it's not a component, right? Forgot. So we'll create a component. If you want, you can also create it here. So ng generate pipe ng gp, I can use in which one I want to create pipes slash filter pipe, not filter name. So let's try to use it. So here we are having already we have a thing which is a name filter, and we have reverse the name. Let's try to keep it. Okay, so this one is a name filter and this one is a filter name. Okay, let's try to keep it like that only. So now here we are able to get a blueprint of this one. When you try to create using let's try to create the spec file. Yeah, now this is the blueprint. Now you are able to see it, right? You can remove these arcs, and this return type also you can remove it. You know that you are getting an of type. Okay, let's keep it as an any. I don't want to create an interface for that one. I want to show you the basic filter name. It is there, right? So let's try to take this filter name, and this one will be automatically added in the app module also. No need to bother. Now here what I will try to do is, I will try to apply here filter name, and I will send the value, this value filter name, to this one. Now filter name we need to implement. So all the time this complete users data will come to name filter, or not filter name, or don't confuse with the names. So here what I will try to do is, let's try to take let users is equal to array. Now I will loop over so this one values, you can take values or value anything. So for user of values, okay, let user of values, if user dot name is equal to, so we are getting a search string, right? Search of type string we are getting, is equal to search. If it is equal to search, then what I will try to do is, I will try to push users dot push of user value. I will try to push it, and I will try to return the users. It's a simple thing. So what I am trying to do, I am looping over each user's values I am looping, and I am checking that whether user dot name is equal to the sent value or not. Then it will push it. If I try to see here, first time we are not able to see. If I try to write the Leela, I am able to get the Leela details. If I try to write Navneet or something error, I am able to get the Navneet details. If I try to Mohit, I am able to get the Mohit details. Now if I don't write anything, I want to show all the users. So what I can do here, I can write in such a way that if search value is equal to empty, if search value is not there, then just return the values directly. Values is nothing but a user state data only, which you are getting it. Now if you try to see the output, so now you are getting all the values at a time. Now I will try to do Leela, I am able to get the values. I will try to do Navneet, I am able to get the values. Okay, so this is how we can do the filter thing. So now we have did in such a way that easy manner that we are having a table of data, okay, table of data or table of users or table of categories, anything which you have divided. Now you can use a filter. Top at the top you can use a search filter here, and you can, whatever the user is trying to search, you can show the details. So this is how we can do it. So filter name, this is a filter, this is a filter name, and we are sending the search string here, and we are catching it here in this not in this one, in this search string here, and the values is nothing but a filter values. So that is nothing but, always the first value will be in a such a way that these values, users data, and the arguments we are passing will be in the from the second argument, from the second place onwards. So if you have another argument, you can pass it through the comma oriented, and you can catch it here another one with a comma oriented like this. So how many arguments you want to pass, you can pass it, or otherwise what this guy has given as a destructuring thing, you can use the arguments like that also, you can use it, not a problem. Argument of 0, argument of 1, like that you need to use. This is all about the filters concept. So we have filtered, so we are checking that if the search value is empty, so if the search value not provide anything, means just I am returning all the users, and now I am taking an array and I am filtering out those all arrays. If you want, you can also use the filter concept which we have used it, right? The filter concept also you can use it. So just I have shown you that how we can loop over. It depends on the logic. You can use the filter logic, and whatever the thing you want, you can use it. Array logics you can use it. So this is all about the filters thing. So today we have learned about the filters. So we have seen about the inbuilt filters, the date, uppercase, lowercase, these things we have seen. And also we have created a basic custom filter, that is nothing but trimming of the name of the user, how we can trim the name of the user. And using these filters, we have seen how to filter the set of data, users data, how we can filter, so that when a user wants to type something, how we are able to show the data. So this filter also we have seen. So in most cases we'll be using the filters in these cases only. So like this. So you need to understand. So what I was trying to show you, what I was trying to show the user. So data will be like that only, but the showing of the data which we are showing is the filtered data. So in that places we'll be using the pipes. So this is all about the pipes thing. In tomorrow's session we'll learn about the HTTP request. So HTTP request is the main thing. So now we will be designing a login, logout, and all those things. We'll try to design it, and what are the concepts we have learned up to now, we'll try to implement a CRUD application using the HTTP request and all those things. Then you'll understand it.